There we go. I'm here with Joshua Feldman, and you coming up against Sibusiso Muteleni, your third fight of your career. How are you feeling?
How's Hayden? Thanks for having me back. I'm feeling great. I've had a great camp in Cape Town for the past 3 or 4 weeks. My team trained me really hard, so I've come up here feeling fit. Had great sparring yesterday with the guys. Feeling great. Had some pad work with Colin earlier, and can't wait for the fight.
Talk to me about your training camp. Obviously, we haven't seen a lot of it up here in Johannesburg. Most of it, as you mentioned, has been down in the Western Cape. What's it been like?
No, it's been awesome. My coaches in Cape Town are blood, sweat and tears. They pushed me so hard. I've been getting great sparring in Cape Town too, and I've just come here really fit. Don't have to catch up anything. I feel perfect to get in hard sparring now.
And how was the festive season for you?
It was awesome. I was in Plets. I was still training every single day after my fight. Right after, 2 days after, I was back in the gym training. Even if I don't have a fight, I can't stop training. So it was awesome.
Well, we've seen on social media, even though you haven't fought, you're still in good shape. In fact, best shape of your career, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, I feel like I'm in the best shape. I can spar multiple rounds and not get tired. I feel like I'm starting to get very comfortable in the ring. So I'm excited for the fights when they start getting 6, 8 rounds. I feel like I'm going to do better, because the later I get into the fight, I feel I'll start adjusting, getting more comfortable, and that's when I fight the best.
It's interesting you mentioned that, because I see a lot of fighters like that, especially when they don't get, and 4 rounds is a short period to get a knockout in as well. So a lot of fighters get frustrated early in their career, but then sort of their true colors only start coming out as the rounds go on. And you mentioned that. Do you see that being your long-term future, being stopping guys late or potentially beating them on points?
Yeah, I definitely view myself, I feel like I'm a very skilled fighter, technical, so I feel like late into the fight, once I found my range, I've gotten used to where the punches are coming from the opponents. I'm going to start then using my skills and picking them off, and then I eventually get a stoppage late in the fight. So I'm really excited for the fights when they get harder and longer.
And obviously, we're now going on to the third fight of your career, and a lot of hype was made about the likes of yourself, Ishmael Kadri, a couple of the guys coming through the ranks. Has that kind of worn off now, and you're getting ready into the serious business now?
Yeah, totally. I'm taking this so seriously. I just care about training, watching form, and sleeping. I believe I'm going to be the best in the country soon. So I'm taking this serious. I'm not here for the social media or the games. I'm doing this like any other boxer coming out the bottom would.
Yeah, no, it's been a journey, even though it's been a short one. We got Colin Nathan walking in the background there as well. Just coming back from with Steven Artin on Shinga, 2-time IBF world champion. Talk to us about that. Is that someone that inspires you?
Yeah, absolutely. It was incredible to see. Training with Sive all the time, watching him hit the bag and do pads with Colin, learning from him. It's just been incredible. And watching him win on the weekend, it just made me my heart so warm. It's just amazing to see, because he trains so hard, and you see how skillful he is in sparring and training, and I knew that he would do it, but it's great to see it actually happen.
It's crazy to see in such a big gym. You've got all these different styles, and Colin, Shannon, Sean has to work with all these different styles. Where do you see yourself this year? How many fights do you want to get this year? What's your goals?
Shit, I would fight every week if I could. Whatever Colin says to me, I will do. But hopefully, as much as possible. I'd like to fight 4, 5 times realistically. I'm ready after my fight. If I don't have an injury, I'm ready to get back in the ring as soon as possible. I know, I feel like activity for me is really important, because I'm young, I'm fit. I don't really I'm not getting worn out by the sport. I'm just getting hungrier. So I feel like I can fight as much as possible.
And outside of the sport of boxing, what are you doing? Are you a full-time boxer? What's your story?
Yeah, right now I'm focusing 100% on boxing. Basically all I do in Cape Town.
Oh, okay. So you're going for it now. That's how you got to be successful in this career.
Yeah.
Have you seen your opponent box before?
I did actually. I saw a short video of his first fight. Looks pretty basic, but looks like he might have a bit of fundamentals, but nothing I can't deal with. So I'm really excited. Hope he shows up with his best A game, and I'm ready to have a hard fight. Whichever way the fight goes, I'm ready for.
Look, it's an advantage for popularity to be on TV, but do you see it as a disadvantage, because opponents can study you, and often, you don't have that same advantage?
Yeah, I've heard people say that, keep your stuff, you don't want people to study you, and you got your fights everywhere. But honestly, I don't care. They can watch as much stuff as me. I believe whatever they do in the fight, I can adjust to it and outsmart them and outthink them. So they can watch as much form on me as they want. I feel like on the day I'm going to adjust and beat them.
I think that's the right attitude because you've seen the likes of the world champions who are overstudied and still beating all the contenders.
Totally, like Devin Haney, his footage is all over the internet and he just beats everyone on the fly. He would just outbox them, outsmart them. Yeah.
All right, so the question is, this year we're sticking to the same weight division. We're looking just to climb the ladder in the ratings.
Yeah, I feel very comfortable at super welterweight. Don't have to cut a lot of weight, but I feel strong. So yeah, I definitely think I'll stay at this weight for maybe the next couple of years.
Any opponents that you're aspiring to fight in the near future?
Obviously, like I admire guys like Rourke Knapp and. Yeah, he's the main guy. Maybe in the next couple of years, definitely, I feel like I'd love to fight him if he's still active. You know, he's inspiration to someone like me to see him climb the ladder. So yeah, definitely.
All right, that's a nice one as well. Also, the local fights and being with Colin, obviously international fights as well. Internationally, I know we're probably looking at years ahead, but who's the guy for you?
Shit, whoever will be the champion at the time, that's who I want to fight. I'm not really picking anyone exactly, but believe any of the guys at the top, I'm going to be able to beat.
And was there a particular focus for this camp that you're working on specifically?
Just focusing on bettering my skills, you know, my technical abilities. I feel like I'm very fit, so I just want to properly hone my skills and learn to sit down on my punches more because it's very different to the amateur style. I've realized you got to really sit down on your punches and try hurt the guy. So yeah, I've been focusing on really sitting down on my punches and yeah, I want to try to get the stoppage. But obviously, whichever way the fight goes, I'm going to fight to my best of my abilities.
And when did that change come? Like that change in mindset? When did that arrive?
After even the first fight, I realized like just talking to Colin, talking to my coaches as well in Cape Town, like the way I got to fight is not the same in amateurs. You're not trying to just outpoint the guy, land more punches, but you're trying to do damage. So yeah, just working when I'm working the bag, when I'm hitting the pads, sparring, I'm trying to properly sit down and pick my shots rather than throw more shots and not do any damage.
All right, Josh. And do you have a message for Sibusiso before you step in the ring with him?
Just please, can you show up with your A game? Hopefully, we put on a great fight for the fans. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for anything.
Ready for anything, and this will be the best version of you?
Totally. I feel like this is the best version of me. I'm just getting better each and every day. Yeah, so catch me now because I'm just going to get better.
100%. And back at the box camp in Boysons, do you have any thank yous, any shout outs just lastly?
Now, I'd like to give a big thank you to Colin and Larry and Riaz for letting me fight in their promotion again. You know, like it means a lot because there isn't any fights going on in Cape Town and in Joburg. So to have the opportunity to fight is actually, it's a serious privilege because there's so many boxers that I know personally that would love the opportunity and are training hard every day to have a fight. So yeah, I've got to really be grateful for it.
100%. Well, we'll be back in the City of Gold March the 8th. All the best.
Awesome. Thanks, Hayden. Have a good one.
Pleasure.